So let's talk about water wheel wealth, or a water wheel business, which you can design your business model to become this way. And that is what we want. And that's what we teach in the Expansionist shift. So when you think about a water wheel, we all know what we're talking about, right? You're picturing like a river, and on the side of the river, there's that water wheel. And how it works is it's being powered by the running water. So it's either like a waterfall where the water's coming down and that's what's turning the wheel, or the moving water from the river is what's turning the wheel. And then, I mean, these things are genius. Kind of one of those inventions from back in the day that is so powerful because they've done so much. There's actually, even now, their whole village is being powered by a water wheel. And so that's what is powerful about a water wheel, is it's just the flowing current that already is there. And when we're talking about business, I'm talking about your expertise and your knowledge and your skills. That's the water that's moving this water wheel. And so just to again paint the picture of what a water wheel does. So the water comes, it makes the wheel turn, and when that wheel turns, it powers something. For example, a sawmill, where it's moving a saw that is cutting logs. So you think about like a person cutting the log and how much energy and how much labor that is. And then you've got this water wheel. It is cutting the log. So the person just needs to make sure it's aligned correctly, right? Water wheels have woven fabric. If you look it up, like Google water wheel, is just so cool. But the coolest part to me and how this relates to business is that it's just naturally happening. There's not some like power grid to make it happen. There's not a generator. It's literally the water that is flowing, and the water was going to flow anyway. And so when you think about your business, if that water that's flowing anyway is your expertise, like it's the thing you're passionate about, it's the thing you can't not talk about, it's the thing you annoy some friends with because they're like, we're trying to like have beer and just hang out and you keep talking about this thing. Like that's the thing that is the water that's flowing anyway, because it's your art, it's your genius, it's your craft. So if the thing that you do so naturally is happening anyway, and it could power your income, your business, that is a water wheel business. It's the most leveraged possible way to generate income, essentially, and deliver your expertise. Now, what we're taught to do is run around like a bucket brigade. Like grab a bucket, run to the river, and then take that bucket, you're scooping up some of your expertise, and then you're like running it to whoever you need to deliver it to. Like, here's my expertise. And then you run back and you grab some more water and you run, and that bucket probably has a leak in it. And this is why most expert-based, service-based businesses and entrepreneurs like burn out. And it's the least efficient possible thing you can do. Like, think about how inefficient that is. And yet, most people build their business like that. Your expertise is not changing. It's how you deliver that expertise and how you leverage that expertise that makes the hugest difference. And that makes the difference between going broke and being completely burnt out, and then actually spreading your genius and your expertise and your services to so many more people with so much more ease. And so instead of running around with buckets, you're like laying in the field next to the water wheel with a little piece of straw in your mouth, just like with your hands behind your head, relaxing, looking at shapes in the clouds. That basically comes down to a perspective shift in how you approach building and designing your business. And it's actually so much more simple and so much ultimately easier because of the amount of energy that you're saving than it is to do it the old school way that we're just basically brainwashed to do.